Kids, Carl, I'm gonna talk about something that's very important to me.
Oh geez, well, what is it, Kshot?
Have I told you about this stupid piece of trash game? Or how about this terribly produced movie? I swear I hate this crap.
Father!
What?
I swear, you only talk about stuff you dislike. I'm sick of it.
Oh, I see you're getting to that age where you hate everything I do. I'm proud of you, kid.
Well, it just seems like you hate everything in the world. Why don't you talk about something you do like for once in your life?
Ah, fine. Maybe just this once. I mean, the holidays are just around the corner after all.
Oh sweet, and maybe I'll get to talk about my favorite movie as well.
Shut up, Carl!
Minions suck!
Now, the holidays are coming up, and we all know the most important part of the holidays.
Getting all the presents your little tiny hands can grab!
And also, yeah, it's cool to hang out with friends and family too, I guess. But most importantly, the presents, of course. And you know what the greatest present of them all is? Spending time with your friends and fam squad.
Barfarunos, Kshot. Come on, you're just trying to look like a saint.
I have no idea what you're talking about, man. But anyway, since it's getting close to the holidays, I want to talk about my two favorite sitcoms of all time, Friends and How I Met Your Mother. And actually, ironically, if you look at the titles, you can see both Friends and Family. So what a better time to talk about them than now. So let's do this. Now, I know what a lot of you are thinking right now.
Kshot, you actually like stuff? I thought you hated everything. I mean, you have to have pretty high standards to actually think movies like The Little Panda Fighter and Jurassic Shark are bad films. Oh, you're not gonna throw a brick at me? Oh, that's cool too. I guess I'm not good enough. Ow, thanks!
But seriously, I don't really have that high of standards when it comes to sitcoms. I mean, all I really care about a sitcom to have is two things: comedy and a good story. And if your sitcom doesn't have good comedy, when the name of your freaking genre is literally shortened for situational comedy, then your show better have an incredible story. Like for instance, Seinfeld. That entire show was based around not really having a story at all, but the comedy was just exquisite! And then you have shows like The Fred Show, and everyone knows how amazing the Fred lore is, obviously. I don't think I have to explain myself here. And if you're watching this video titled Friends versus How I Met Your Mother, thinking that I'm just gonna put these two shows in a cage fight WWE style and see which one comes out on top, then you're probably gonna be a little disappointed, because I honestly don't prefer one of these shows over the other, because even though these shows are very similar, I like them for two different reasons. Friends is one of the funniest shows of all time, in my opinion.
Hey, listen, guys, we feel really terrible. He's doing that weird eye contact thing.
But I don't really think the story is as good as How I Met Your Mother's. And that goes vice versa with the comedy in How I Met Your Mother. Now, I'm not saying it's not a funny show, but if we're gonna compare the comedy to Friends, I prefer Friends-style comedy much more than How I Met Your Mother's. Now, I know you may be thinking to yourself,
But Kshot, isn't How I Met Your Mother just Friends Part 2, the squeakquel?
well, no, you idiot. That's actually the critically acclaimed show Joey, which is real and infuriates me. That's the show you're thinking of, silly. This is real. But yes, I can agree. Some stuff is very similar.
So I guess that decides it. Yep. Hanging out at a coffee place, not nearly as much fun as hanging out at a bar.
Like the characters. I mean, let's be real.
Wait, hold the phone. I got it.
Oh, thanks, Carl. I just want to interrupt this program to warn all the uncultured swines who haven't seen either one of these shows. And if that's the case, here's a television, you barbarian. Ever heard of one? But anyways, if you haven't seen either show and don't want to be spoiled, the exit is on your right. Be sure to stop at the gift shop on the way out. And if you forget to come back and watch this video, I'll be hiding under your bed. Sleep tight.
All right, they're gone. Let's get this show on the road.
Like the characters. I mean, let's be real. Ted is Ross, the main character. Robin is Rachel, the love interest. Marshall and Lily are Chandler and Monica, the couple. Barney is Joey, the ladies' man. And no one is Phoebe, but let's be honest, Phoebe's just kind of a wild card. And even some other character traits of other Friends characters rub off onto the How I Met Your Mother characters. Like the fact no one knows where Barney works.
Seriously, what is it that you do?
Okay, seriously, what do you do for a living?
Are you finally gonna tell me exactly what your job is?
Please.
Kind of like Chandler.
What is Chandler Bing's job?
Or even stuff like Phoebe's husband Mike and Ted not being there when they dumped the same girl played by the same actress on her birthday on both shows. Like, come on!
This is the worst birthday ever!
That is not a coincidence. But again, story-wise, I think How I Met Your Mother took a better approach with all these characters, with just the first episode alone. Now, the problem I have with Friends' story is that you know who the main character Ross is gonna end up with in the end. It's Rachel. It's obviously gonna be Rachel, which is why when they try to be cheeky and make Ross get married 50,000 times,
I didn't propose! Did I? It does sound like something I would do.
Ross, I have been a divorce attorney for 23 years, and never have I had so much business from one client.
you know none of these relationships are gonna work because the main love interest in the story is Rachel.
Hi, Ross. Take thee, Emily. Take thee, Rachel.
But with How I Met Your Mother, they couldn't do that because the main mystery in the show is, who is the mother? If they reveal the mother is Robin, then boom, season finale in the first episode. Peg gets introduced to her by Barney, show's over. But nope, at the end of the first episode we hear
Of How I Met Your Aunt Robin.
Aunt Robin?
concluding that Robin isn't the mother and not the person he's gonna end up with once the show is over. And that makes you go the entire show wondering, oh snap, is that the mom? Ah, nah, that's not her. Ooh, is that her? Ah, snap. Maybe the next one. Ooh, her, I like her. She has to be the one. Oh, come on. She left him for her ex-husband? And then he makes a movie making Ted look like the villain? Oh, it is on. But with Friends, you're like, ooh, yes, Rachel found out Ross likes her. Ooh, and she likes him back. Oh, come on, who is this clown? Oh, well, that ended fast. Well then. Oh, yes, they got together. Wait, no kiss? Ah, crap, they're taking a break. Well, I guess that's okay, as long as it's just a quick break. No, Ross, don't! God dang it, Ross, you see what you do?
We were on a break!
Well, good point. Oh, snap, she's pregnant with his child? Oh, they're totally getting back together now.
Although, we could probably worry about that till after we get married.
Well, married?
Well, yeah, I think we should get married.
What, because that's your answer to everything?
What? Come on, no! No, don't get married again! Wait, why am I talking out of a walkie-talkie? Just roll with it, it's what that donkey guy does. I guess the main difference I'm really trying to explain about these two shows is that, while yes, Robin and Rachel are love interests in both their respected shows, the main difference between the two, I think, is that Rachel is the main love interest in her show, while Robin in reality is just a love interest in her show. Roasted. While the main love interest is the mother in the title. Robin is really just an obstacle Ted has to overcome to finally realize that Robin is just not the right one for him, and he needs to move on to finally find his true love. Yeah, I'm sorry. I can taste the cheese coming off that sentence. It's actually quite good. Oh god. Oh, sweet nachos. Is this joke a little too meta? Did I go too far with this one? And I guess that leads us to the finales. Now, both these shows did not have perfect finales, but ironically, I actually think Friends had the better finale. So after 10 years after the first episode, the Friends have gone through so much. Monica and Chandler are now married with twins and are moving to a new house. Phoebe got married to freaking Ant-Man. Joey is, well, Joey. Ross and Rachel are somehow still not together. Oh no. And Rachel's moving to Paris. Oh no. Oh, thank God. Ross cut up to her at the airport. Would you get that walkie-talkie out of my face? Oh, that's so great. He's confessing his love as if it's not obvious that they should be together. Wait, where are you going? Rachel, no! Rachel, God dang it. Get back here. So she gets on the plane. Ross goes home, and in defeat, he checks his voicemail because why not, you know? YOLO swag. Wait, what are you doing here? Oh, they got together. Oh, I'm so happy. And it ends with all the friends together for the last time as Monica and Chandler leave their empty apartment to go start their new lives.
Okay, should we get some coffee?
Sure. Where?
Oh, it even ends with a sarcastic joke by Chandler. Oh, I can't help it. It is a pretty amazing ending, but my only criticism is, where's the ring, Ross? We don't get to see them get married. We had to go through all this, and we're not even invited to the wedding? Who's to say they won't break up again for the 50th time? I would take an after-credits wedding for Pete's sake. Don't tease me like this. Oh well. Other than that, pretty great finale to an amazing show. Now let's talk about How I Met Your Mother's finale, because this one enrages me, so fasten your seatbelts, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. Now it's been 9 years since the first episode for the How I Met Your Mother gang. Marshall and Lily are close to having 3 kids. Robin is getting married to Barney, of all people. And if you think about it, they're actually kind of perfect for each other. None of them want kids, and they're both terrible at commitment, so in a way, it's kind of beautiful to see them get together now. Ted, though, throughout this entire season, which hilariously takes place in 2 days in their time, is trying extremely hard to let go of Robin and let her get married to his best friend. What the fuck? Which is obviously hard, but that's why she's more of an obstacle Ted has to face to finally find his true love. I'm kind of getting used to it. And who's the guy to introduce him to the girl of his dreams? You know it. It's the guy who introduced him to Robin in the first place. It all comes full circle. Barney. But sadly, since Ted is a freaking baby, he tries to run away from his obstacles instead of being a man and face him head on. So they say their goodbyes, everyone cries, and Ted goes to the bus stop to move to Chicago. But as fate comes in many forms, guess who else happens to be at that bus stop at the same time? Aunt Susie, the crazy cat lady from down the street. I'm kidding, it's the mother. And oh my god, Tracy is is the perfect woman for Ted, and I couldn't think of a more perfect person to be the mother. So they get together, get married, have 2 kids, everyone's happy, blah blah blah. And you may be thinking to yourself, well, that was actually a beautiful ending. Why does it enrage you so much, Kshot? Well, that was the alternate ending to the show that they had to make because everyone, including me, hates the finale they gave this amazing show. So you know how I called Robin an obstacle that Ted has to overcome so he can finally get to his true love? Because Robin and Ted are honestly not perfect for each other in every way imaginable. But well, the writers were just like, well then, Ted just overcame that obstacle. Now let's make the price he got be the obstacle so that he can go back to the obstacle. Yes, Robin and Barney get a divorce. Tracy straight up dies. And since Robin is, I guess, a crazy dog lady who couldn't find a boyfriend in the 14 years it's been since her and Barney broke up, Ted and Robin finally get back together and he brings her the blue French horn he stole for her on their first date. And then they don't even show him getting married either. Like a big old cherry on top for me. Yeah, I really didn't like this finale, but that's okay. The alternate finale is the real finale. See no evil, hear no evil, am I right?
Oh, Dad! Didn't you say these 2 shows were your favorite sitcoms of all time?
Yeah, why?
Then why did you spend the majority of this video criticizing them?
Okay, 1, go to your cage.
Oh, stupid Dad, this is such bullcrap.
And 2, don't anyone think I'm like giving genuine, strong criticism to these shows out of hatred towards them. No, that's not the case at all. I'm just comparing and contrasting things I like about one show and things I like about the other. Because I'm genuinely passionate about these 2 shows. Because of the journey that they both took me on with the amazing characters, intriguing storylines, and brilliant casts on both shows. I could not see any other actors playing any of these characters. And almost all of them went to have extremely successful careers like Neil Patrick Harris, Matthew Perry, Jason Segel, and Jennifer Aniston. Not even mentioning the fact that How I Met Your Mother is incredibly narrated by the sitcom titan Bob Saget. You can't go wrong with How I Met Your Mother and Friends. They are both warm heart-felted classics that teaches you not to give up on your friends, not to give up on your loved ones, and not to give up on yourself, because life is something we all have to go through, and sure, there's gonna be ups and downs, but the people who are gonna stick around on that crazy roller coaster are the ones that truly matter. And isn't that what the holidays are truly about? Aww. Alright, get off me. Seriously, guys, get off me. I don't want to smell like Bird and Carl all day. Yo, Kshot, we're over here. That was sweet, though, what you said. Wait, what? Oh god, it's the Full House cast! Get your filthy, greasy, dirty hands off me, you hooligans! I will sue you! That's all, folks. Thanks for watching. Holy cow, what a ride. Thank you guys so much for watching this pretty different, but also kind of the same in a way type of video. I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever do another video like this again, but if you guys want me to, leave it in the comments. I'm genuinely curious. I've been dying to do this video for months now because I've been watching these 2 shows simultaneously, just loving them, but also pointing out their similarities and differences to myself in the dark, alone, and the cold. Crying. But then I was like, oh, I can do a video of this. But then I didn't want to just randomly hit you in the face with a different type of video, so I just waited till I had an excuse to. And since Christmas is such a happy holiday, I might as well talk about something I do like. And I hope you guys liked it as well. And if you haven't watched either of these shows and just ignored my spoiler warnings and you still want to watch it, I 100% recommend you watch them. There is still so much meat you can sink your teeth into with this show that I didn't talk about. Speaking of amazing things, Smash Bros. Ultimate came out yesterday as I'm recording this outro, and holy crap, it's the best Smash Bros ever. I love how much faster everyone is in this one compared to the Wii U version. I also noticed enemies fly further than before, and you can charge the smash attacks for longer now. And all the new characters are amazing. Oh my god, I love that game so much. So your homework is, after you watch this video, is if you haven't seen any of these 2 shows, watch them. If you don't have Smash Bros Ultimate, buy it and play it. And for the love of God, subscribe to PewDiePie and make YouTube great again. We can't let T-Series win. Oh, and also to any of the extremists who take this way too seriously, stop being racist towards Indian people. Indian people are awesome. Just don't be racist to anybody. All right, see you guys next time. Peace.